Hello, welcome to this video cast to subscribers to Callum too. Yeah, I want to talk about, I want to do this properly. Because I'm going to be talking about John Sicthsense and Jojo thing that I've not angled since the fallout. I've not angled it very well, and I'm gonna go into it. Right. Look. No, don't put no one away. I'm just Andrew Duff is doing every day up until Christmas. This is about on Christmas Day, a bit like me, you know. He's doing some type of video. There might be a paranormal investigation in there, I think he said. But mainly he's creating reaction videos. If you haven't, the brother of Dan Duffy, but yeah, I've got a soft spot. The thing is, the alternate piece is probably right, but Dan Duffy is very serious, isn't it? Very much like it's focused. It's got to be done. Where for listeners, I was laughing at you. It's got that national humour I've got where you don't know whether it's being serious or not sometimes. No, we don't want adverts. Let's be having chills, bro. What are you doing here? But I'm here I'm not saying never. The plan is not to speak about it again. But you never say never because John Sicthsense says never about certain things and then each never works. But that's my aim. Because I don't know what the future holds, whether I'll talk about it again. I'll talk about how I got to know John. Well, back in day now, start 2020, he started working with Mark Smith, formerly of his own Paranormal X, a brilliant psychic medium himself, and now he got cleared of all them thingy. I've got a lot of wind today, so if you miss something. I look like Jabba the Hutt. I'm not. I mean, it doesn't look like I've tried to lose weight, does it? But I'm just keep going, or you lose it slowly. But I'm hoping to get out, maybe go something and get a bit more exercise at some point this week again. Because with the weather being so bad, I've kind of slacked off. But the camera still works. But I want to have my hands free. Could carry need a table. But anyway, yeah, I can't. And he started working. Mark Smith worked a lot with Ghosts of Britain, yeah, back in the day. And then they all kind of met up and went on investigations. And obviously John, at that time, was with his other partner, who was called Joe. Another lovely, they're all lovely people. I've nothing against anybody. I just wish people would talk and understand me a bit more. That's all I'm going to say. But, that's social media fear. So, I started working with Mark, and also Mark were having a lot of. They'd settled down, I believe, were attached at that time. I'm not going into it, but it looked like she told a lot of lies and put Mark Smith up, but we didn't stop that. That's another issue. I don't know the internet. That's just what I get a sense of. And anyway, and I thought, I could kind of like John. So I got to know him, and I'd been demodded and blocked off Paranormal X due to misunderstanding. Oh, who knew? Story of my life. Anyway, so I kind of moved away from Mark Smith to a point. Again, when me and Mark Smith had a misunderstanding due to one of his mods, it was Bo, and I made a joke. Here we go. This is it. Not Lindsay of Course of Britain, Lindsay of ETA. One with Big Gob. That's what it meant. I put her, she's got a big gob. Now, people thought I meant that. I think I like it now, read it as a joke. But it just says, oh, she's got a very big, she's lovely, but very big personality. We're all one consciousness, there are different experiences. Anyway. So I ended up with Mark Smith to a point. or demodded and blocked. It's not easy to watch on YouTube when you're blocked. But, then I spoke to him since when he did his auditing before Dub. He said, yeah, you can speak about whatever. So, I did become friends with John and his old partner. I always got on with John better. And then, obviously, John split up from that and then met Jojo, who I got on with. Now, I want to be careful what language I use for YouTube because of the censorship. I've only just come back on. Now, when Jojo first came on the scene, her personality was still is, very lively, very positive, very bubbly. And me and John got on really well. We don't agree on everything, but he always respected me view, and he always listened. And then I did have a misunderstanding with. Oh yeah, through the COVID era. There we go. But then they had a chat with saying to put me back on. Well, fast forward a year later, they've all had the fake doobie-doos, and the personalities, I mean, I've got the sales solution at some point, but the personalities do not seem the same. They'd be different towards me, and I got blocked. And I think I do understand it, Jojo. I do understand it. I really do understand it. I put things about 9/11 on the day. I knew I should get blocked, and I wish I'd never gone on the live stream and we'd never had any of these problems. But I didn't follow my intuition that day. I followed my head. I didn't follow my heart chakra. I did it the wrong way around. Let's go by error. Shouldn't have done that. Anyway, I put something like, if you want to know the truth, look at David Icke's books and his work, and I knew on the day they were an inside job. Okay, and Jojo says on the messenger, she blocked me straight away. She shouted at me, very rude and very disrespectful. And I thought, well, actually, it wasn't. And I'll try to explain that I wasn't being arrogant. I'm generally just speaking the truth. And anyway, it developed. But all I wanted to do and still do is just, particularly John, because I'm with John, is sit down, meet up, have a good drink coffee, people have a cup of tea, whatever, and talk about this problem. It's not good blocking people, and it just don't. And I tried to point out at the time about my disability. Oh, don't come in without, I've got one. I didn't respond. It was just not want to listen. And we had that synchronistic meeting in the graveyard. I didn't know they were in there that night. And when he could get in the chapel, it was nearly going towards 9:30. And I thought, it's okay. It's sort of depends on all these people could. I thought, well, it can't be John, and it was. Because I was going to go back in, and then I saw equipment, I knew we were. And then I got nervous laughter outside. I just couldn't stop laughing and being honest. And then you went, Callum, it's John, which I thought was funny. Yeah, we're filming. You know. And anyway, and I think it was the same day, I think he says, Callum, we'll just leave it. Oh, David, so on the messenger, we'll just leave it for now. And I've watched it for a bit. But last night, I was a bit drunk, I was a bit tipsy watching snooker. I tried to video call him. I just wanted to chat. He's blocked me, so he says he don't really block people, but he says because he don't like it when he can't defend himself and respond. Well, guess what, John? I'm the same. And all I want to still do is talk about what's going on in the world, about these doobie-doos and what's really going on. And how David Icke is really telling the truth. But you'd have to listen. But first, we have to get on talking terms. I mean, I love Jojo Spears, but she's a bit scary as she starts. But like I was saying about this French editor to eel that David Icke's putting his new book, Perceptions of a Renegade Mind, is working on this I think the female client and the one who was doing the healing. And she didn't know that a client in between had the fake doobie-doo. I've got code language accent for that, Georgia. Not so on. And anyway, the heart tracker wasn't there, and it wasn't working properly. You were like the soul, that's how. But you know, you just connect to the soul's like body properly, and the personality weren't the same. And people, when I've heard this, people become fake in people's personalities or docile, whatever, aggressive, and it's like John. I'm not saying it's how it isn't, but their misunderstanding were ridiculous. It's childish. And they know I've got a disability, so I'm doubly disappointed because all they have to do and all they can still do can still be sorted out. John George, up to late, honest. I don't hate you, I'm very frustrated with you, and I'm very upset that you won't listen to my side of the story. It's like, Callum delete doesn't exist, which doesn't make me anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts are going. I'm not gonna lie, you're not helping there. Blocking me, so what? What have I done wrong? I've done nothing wrong. And one thing I have noticed, and I know there's a lot of drama around it, wants to move away from it, but it's this notion that he and they never do anything wrong. Now, my view of life is we all get things and do things wrong from time to time. Even David out, well, he's had an anger pube, 0.72. And the centre of all this has been John, from his first partner to what's happening now and all this. So, in a quantum world, there's only probability and possibility of what could happen. So, in other words, you track the energy to what, and if you fear something or fear drama or fear something happening, that's why he keeps pulling all these experiences. If you didn't fear, like David, I could get a lot less, if at all. And I'm going to be controversial with his ghost hunting. He's got to learn to construct criticism. It's not only him. Dan said it. The children's are all called Dan, aren't they? Off the haunted hunts. He says this obsession that's come into the paranormal community, if you want to call it that, of demonics. We do need an understanding of it, like me and David has got on the energy rules of the world. We need that. But my advice to John, Jojo, Andrew from Proving Demons appropriately, Call from Dark Arts, everybody, stop dicking around with these entities. Trust me, you know this. And it's alright with portals, but get some videos that we can go through. But I keep just going back to it's only advice, people. Try and show that the spirit world and the outside of our sentences is warm, loving, gentle, the positive side, so humanity can get out of this slumber, raise its vibration, stop cooperating with the system. I think that's what needs to happen, in my view. Because otherwise we just go around in circles here, aren't we? But one more thing, I did watch one back this afternoon. Try and advise your team. I like to see more UVPs as well. I don't watch him as much there. The last live stream might just been that one because I've been watching him. Everybody was talking over each other, and he knows it, so it sounded all I'm going to say, John, if you watch this, it sounded awful on camera. I know it's like don't watch. Well, I don't normally watch it, but the difference between just not watching because you're not interested in constructive criticism to make it better, which is where I come from. But I mean, because he's an already intelligent lad, but then he's like, can't be both ways, so. Well, unblock my message to the pair of you. We'll arrange to meet up. I mean, it's probably better if I don't drive to. You can. We can meet up somewhere in Sheffield and go for dinner. Because you know I've got autism, you know I've got a disability. We can sort this out. Like adults. And then I can explain what I really meant with my comments, and I can explain it all. Because I know what the intent. Because people go, it's how it's perceived, which is true as well. But the intent, the originality of what, in my view, what I meant. I was just speaking the truth, but yeah, yeah, so it's a mess, isn't it? But yeah, I don't like it when now it's sober life because I've got autism. People misunderstand. I get misunderstood a lot. My mum gets me to a point a lot. My dad did obviously as well. But my Reiki friend Mike, we're a lot of the same wavelength. We're both wizards on the mind calendar, face security, and I'll explain a bit about that. And he understands me. Yeah, the mind calendar. When I met Mike Security late October 2015, quite a while ago, I were open to stuff, but I still had a very cynical, sceptical mind, and but it's in a waiting process. I sort of lost my spark, and I've sort of gone back when I was 5, 6 years old. What I mean is, I mean that travel, that wonder about the world, what's around the next corner. Particularly when you go through, looking for this information, hidden knowledge you don't want to know, the hidden history and all that. So, it says here this calendar. The website's called Space Station Pause that I may not see didn't. We were playing ancient Greece, so it weren't found it up there, they just put it on there. And you tap, what you do is, because obviously we know about the sign that zodiac, I'm a Virgo in that. We know about, anyway, that. And, there's also this mind calendar, there's different things. Some are wizards, some are warriors, some are blue monkeys, not symbolic. Wind mirrors, I'm guided with mirror. And anyway, you take your date of birth and it comes out, and Mike's a white self-existing wizard and I'm a white galaxy wizard. You can just tap the space station border and it's like, hi, talking bollocks. Oh yeah. And I don't understand everything about it. What I did really get into it, and then I lost my spark again. But yeah, I used to follow the days, and they do, because these heavenly bodies move around and they're impacted on the Earth more and more as they move around. Um, so, same with Zodiac or anything, Mars and all these things, so they impact energy, frequency, thoughts, and yeah, I come out white. He's guided with white wind. Now I'm like dad's secrets that were white, so with you wind. I'm guided with mirror, which is probably why I I like things in the 90s, but you can't get stuck in mirror. That's probably why I'm good at reflection. Do an issues mirror to this video cast. So yeah, that's the other thing, and like you say, it's a red trade Reiki healer. I don't think he's master of like Jojo, but I haven't Jojo's Reiki from a distance, and I'm going to be honest, it might just because we compatible energy. I personally think Mike's Reiki is better, but I think that's because we're friends in what I call real life. Actually, I met the other day, actually. So, but yeah, Jojo's Reiki is good, but she's not able to do it properly, so these three do. Just mediumship, though it did one the other night, I watched that. I watched it back. It were John, that were fantastic, connected to people's loved ones and and connected to people's loved ones. It was very emotional. What else? Yeah, pretty much gonna wrap up. So I've got thinking about still. I'm gonna do self tweet. I'm gonna have some sandwiches. Not you need to know that, but yeah. I know they're not, but I'd still like to meet up and everything. I don't want to title this video. I don't, but I don't know. Something like John Sicthsense or uh, Callum explaining his view, or something like that. I'll think of something. I just want to have a chat. Just want to have a chat with Mark Smith properly, but he's kind of come away from it. Everything. I'm disappointed. I know he said it was just reading because of a bit like me and Ronnie in that way, and that, but there were a lot of genuine paranormal stuff on there. What would generate education or information that can help the world come out of our senses. So, and his content back in the day before the drama started, bless him, is fantastic. He were really. I know John's pretty good, but I still think Mark was the best in terms of going ghost hunting. I don't think everybody didn't quite like him. John's really good at it, but well, I say John's extreme. He calls himself Extreme Broadcasting Limited. That's, you know, people don't understand. It's a limited company. When's it going to end? No, different limited. No, it's a limited company. People and people think you shouldn't enjoy earning what you do. I'm sticking up for him, right? Yeah, of course you should. Well, you want an 9 to 5 job in office for the system? No. And whoever run him over or whatever happened that night, shame. Well, probably I'd rush him, but shame on them. Luckily, John and everybody's okay because that did bring me out. And I did leave him a message, but he didn't get back. But if you didn't want to set the video call, we could say, yeah, I know you want to speak. I'm a bit busy right now, but I'll speak to you tomorrow. I know he has trouble with his memory due to his MS and other illnesses. I have trouble with my memory compared to what it used to be because it's just anxiety, stress, depression as you get older. I can be saying something on the air, can't it? Just goes. And Mum did get diagnosed with dementia, though we're not convinced of diagnosis, but she's not quite the same person. But it's what it is. I was going down today, but as I go and get ready, we're absolutely pissing down. Won't get wet for the circuit. Not wet, this bus service in Sheffield. No way, Pedro. Doubles. There's doubles there. So, I've got a phlegm. Now, I've been blocking comments, but I kind of need to don't. I mean, I'll just deal with trolls and I'll just sort the comments after the fact. But I might leave the comments up so that John can comment if he wants. If you do comment, John, I've not been nasty on this video. I'm just explaining how I feel and getting up like you do. Is please have some compassion. And if you really want people to show you a good light, what a perfect way to say, even though I blocked him the night on my own personal Facebook page thingy, message and everything, what a perfect way to say, oh, me and Jojo's unblocking him from my personal pages and off Jojo's world and off the main page, TikTok, watch it, and YouTube, all the accounts. And why did I make all those fake accounts? I just wanted to be heard. And I angled it, like I said. But if you do, I'm going to leave the comments open. Not forever, but I want to leave them open enough in case John can respond. Because it's only right that he does have a response to this. I know I'm going to get trolled. I'm already aware of that. But, yeah, it's better than doing it drunk. And all I want is just a chat. I'm not that much. I just don't like the way you treat me with treating disabled people. So that's not good. But it's only really me. But like I was saying, I'm going to end on this. What a fantastic way to say we've made friends with Callum. That'll show you, because I know you should be worried how people see show this or it can be, but I know that you are, so that'll show you in a good light. Be doing a good deed. It's only my advice. Not that anybody listens to me, till it's too bloody late, but I don't know. I'm trying my best. I'm not deliberately put the PXTV top on, by the way. It's just I picked it out at wardrobe this morning and I thought, I'll just put this on. But I do need to lose weight. But I'm still with bloat today. I do look like bloody Jabba the Hutt. It's embarrassing, but I'm gonna try and get quite a lot of exercise in this week. As soon as the rain stops, I do want to go out ghost hunting one night. Maybe one more before Christmas. I don't do it every night because I get fed up. We were challenged doing it at Halloween. I don't know if we'll be doing that again. I'm not Andrew Duffy. It's more of a hobby. I'm interested in the nature of reality. But I can't do it. I don't drive, so yeah. But they were going to invite me out to go somewhere in Sheffield. They come to Sheffield and then invite me with thingy. My chocolate we can't get in, but I still do it outside. I tried to listen back to the footsteps and I still can't debunk it. But I'm sure you can hear something with the wind. So I'm going to debunk it if announce the wind, as I'll explain. But I'm not ruling the footsteps out either. Whether I overreacted and panicked and being out for a bit with the wind. I'm leaving all possibilities open. I don't want to fool anybody. I don't want to fool myself. But I don't want to fool anybody. Not bad on this channel. I do keep it real. I might be, but I am a misunderstood individual. So is David Icke. And so is Ronnie O'Sullivan. And so is me. Brothers and sisters and mum and dad, bless them, and all that malarkey. Okay, I am going to go and make some sandwiches because I'm hungry. Have a cup of tea. And yeah, there's another snooker tournament on. I think with the Grand Prix, but with the UK Championship, like the Scottish Open, Steve Denny Trophy. Oddly enough, they didn't qualify for his own trophy, but if they're in for the game, he should better play his own trophy and come out playing. And the Grand Prix, so they're back to back. Basically, time for snooker fans, but it does help me relax and try and switch my mind off, which is. It's hard for me, so I've got such active mind, it's 100 miles an hour. So I'm trying, I'm trying to say a million one things, I've got a million one ideas going in my head, so. Yeah, enough of me rambling. I've got longer than I thought, but that doesn't matter. I want to wrap it up, okay? See you later. I'm John, Jojo, watching. If you don't leave the comments open, please. I've been really respectful on this video. I'm not drunk, I'm sober, I'm not shouting about the place. And I think I've been quite professional, to be fair. I'm quite proud of this video. So, I know that you won't, but shall we have a chance or it out? Should we just, it's easier? I think it's personally. Up to you. But unblock me for everything. Stop being silly, it's childish. Come on, we're better than this. You're psychic medium, you should know better. I very high standards, which is good. Alright, see you later. Take care. Bye.